Hey everyone, this is Louis7 and today I have a two-part video. I'm going to give a little bit of news for LOTRO, but really with this video I want to thank you all for all the support lately. It has been very impactful to me and just very meaningful. But we will get to that later because I do want to cover update 28.4 in the Lord of the Rings Online, which will be releasing on Tuesday, February 9th. And probably already updated before this video goes live. And in this patch we are getting the Ill Omens Skirmish Event, and that is it. So Ill Omens will not run until Wednesday, February 10th, and it lasts till March 7th. And for anybody unfamiliar, this is a skirmish event, and there will be a new quest called Skirmish Ill Omens. It's a yearly quest that will award a positive portent token that you can use to barter for. You have these different portent options. You have strength, vitality, and deafness, and they can be appropriate to your level. You can barter them for. And these items are actually not consumed, and they apply a powerful temporary buff when used, so it's a pretty crazy new item that you can only get in this limited event. So to me that's a little bit odd because they are very powerful items. Again, they are non-consumable buff items that will give you a temporary boost in combat on a long cooldown, but the only way to get these is through Ill Omens, and they will be useful throughout basically anything in LOTRO, but especially with raiding, getting like a huge damage boost or a huge health boost as you see on the screen with what the actual items are. But moving on from those, there is one more point of notes to highlight, and that is that you can use your tokens of Ill Omens, which are gotten through doing the Ill Omens Skirmish Event. You can barter those for two new cosmetics pets. There's an Ill Omened Hound and an Ill Omened Worm. And that is actually it for this patch. I know it was super short, and I really wanted to keep it that way for this video because it's a little bit special, but if you are interested in the Ill Omens Skirmish, I will link more resources down below in the description. And to move to the second part of this video, again the main part, what I really want to do is thank you all. And I'm going to be honest, normally when I prepare a video, I have some sort of notes written down or a kind of script sort of type thing to actually speak from, but today I am not doing any of that. I am just rambling on a little bit because to me the amount of support everybody has shown me has been really crazy. And the story of how this video came to be actually begins in my latest live stream, which was the LOTRO stream duo Roving Threats versus Louis7. In this stream, it was honestly a little bit of a low energy stream to start. There were a couple things that kept it safe from being like a normal stream for me. First, I was playing with Dan's World, who is a long-time friend of mine, and we have done some stuff on YouTube together before, but not too much lately. And then I think a couple weeks ago we both did a stream. He actually streams on Twitch as well. But back then we both were doing a stream, and I went back and did some Rise of Isengard instances with him, and then continued to some War of Three Peaks things on Louis7 on my own after that. But in this stream, he was just joining me. He wasn't streaming at the same time, and we were doing some roving threats. I was level 130 on Louis7, basically running him through those. I got some deeds and stuff like that done on Louis7, but that's not the point of this. In that stream, it was a little bit of a busy stream, actually. There were a lot of viewers, a lot of likes, and it took a while for the chat to build up. As I mentioned, it was a little bit low energy for myself because I was a little bit tired when it started, but yeah, eventually I noticed that I had one of my most live viewers as far as stream goes. We were at something like 35, and we had roughly 35 likes, and chat was getting pretty active, so I randomly decided to just say, if this stream gets 77 likes, I will get a webcam. It was like a 100% guarantee, because it was honestly a really silly thing. It was basically a joke from my end. I did not think it would be possible, and I only really did that because I noted the stream had a lot of likes. I saw there was a lot of support going on, so I thought I would just see what would happen, and I was just totally blown away and unexpected that throughout the stream, the chat and the likes just went totally crazy after that. There were a lot of people, a lot of long-term fans. I know Ivan Stainer, who is a level 7 member on 2 channels actually. He came in huge support for that. There are a few other people, Elena Deer of Gondolin, who recently helped me get started with my Discord server a little bit more. And then there was also Chopperan, who did a ton of stuff for my Discord, but he was also in huge support of me getting the webcam and completing that challenge that I just totally made up on the spot there. So yeah, throughout that stream we were slowly approaching 77 likes. It did take a while, and this was a stream where I had at maximum 40 viewers, which by the way, this was also my most popular stream by far as live viewers. I don't think I have ever reached 40, and I kind of rarely actually get above 30. Into the mid 30s is about where I used to peak as far as the maximum live viewers during a stream. So that was pretty crazy, and I just don't even know how it happened because there were only so relatively few viewers. The number of likes, the people watching, even the silent people that probably weren't in chat at all, just I guess decided to like the video. And what it really showed me was how much you all actually like my content and like the streams and wanted to support this idea of me getting a webcam. And this wasn't something that was completely spur of the moment. The idea was a little bit spur of the moment, just to add a little bit of fun to something, as I mentioned many times now, I was a little bit tired there, something to motivate myself a little bit, get my energy up and going. And yeah, the webcam idea was in my mind for a while. I was trying to think of an interesting sort of thing I could do. Maybe at like 7,000 subscribers, I would get a webcam, but honestly, that was a long time away. And I was looking at the numbers, the amount of subscribers I get a month, which is little over 200 lately, which is crazy. Actually, January had the most subscribers I've ever gotten in a month at 250, which really is a lot. But that aside, to get a little bit back to the story again, I'm having no notes here, so I'm just like totally rambling on, but back to the stream, we did get 77 likes eventually, and then we actually got over 100 likes during the stream. The stream ended up being like 5.5 hours or something crazy like that, even though I intended, no, it was actually only 5 hours, but I intended it to be maybe a 3-hour stream, and then in the middle I said I could even go 4 hours, but it went to actually be around 5 hours. And I kept streaming just because of the crazy amount of support. I felt like the stream was so awesome by that point that I just like couldn't actually stop it. And basically in summary, because I really feel like I'm getting off track, we did get 77 likes, so that does mean I'm getting a webcam. This is kind of more formal video announcement, even though it was totally announced in the video. I even made a post on it on YouTube and shared it on Twitter, and of course Discord absolutely went crazy in that stream. We got quite a few more people that joined that. So I have shared that, and it is known in all those places, but this is a more formal video announcement of it, I guess, after however long I've been going on here. But that is kind of the story of how the idea of this video got started. I wanted to do something special to thank everybody for the support, specifically in that stream, but really the idea for this video, I wanted to expand on that. There has been crazy support for my channel, a lot of people giving just a lot of positive messages and comments and streams, dropping by, things like that, talking about my content, and it is crazy to me. I never thought, when I started my YouTube channel, which actually almost 10 years ago that I started this one, I never actually thought I would be in a place like this. As far as my YouTube goes, it is almost like a second job to me, a part-time job on top of my full-time work that I do, and I don't know, I just never actually expected to get this far. I thought it would be like a little hobby that I would drop after a while. I don't know anybody unfamiliar with my content way back. I didn't actually do commentaries because I just didn't want to. I was also very young. I had, I guess, a high-pitched voice, just a young person type voice, so I didn't really want to share that. And yeah, basically since way back in that day, my channel has grown a ton, and even especially the past couple years. So to get a little bit more back on track with where I was intending with this video, I, again, didn't want to just thank the people for the stream. I definitely want to thank everybody in the stream, but outside of that, again, with the whole growth of my channel, all the support, I just wanted to thank you all. And that's why this video, I didn't write any notes down or anything, because I wanted to speak from the heart, just whatever's on top of my mind as far as the thank you all goes. Even through the rough patches of my channel, notably in, 2020, where I couldn't make any videos for a long while, there was a lot of support. I was actually even gaining subscribers. There was a really weird thing where I lost more subscribers when I came back to YouTube, but I also got a lot of support when I did come back to YouTube, so it wasn't like a complete disaster for my channel or anything. It was still growing. I just was losing subscribers for some weird reason, but that's totally off topic and for another time. But just overall, the support throughout that has been just great to see. I'm really almost at a loss of words, as you all can probably tell here. And then also in the late 2020, just December last year, when I also wasn't able to work on videos, there was a crazy amount of support. And as I mentioned, when I came back in January, that's the most subscribers I've ever gotten any month then. There have also been, I don't know if it's a rough patch. The annual gameplays, every time I bring that up, I feel like it's a rough patch. But when I actually started those with LOTRO, there was a large support. I did not know that many people actually found them useful, especially like subscribers. My intention for those videos has always been for people unfamiliar with the game, people that don't know LOTRO and want to see a little bit about it without somebody talking, and they can just actually see what all the classes, all the specs, that sort of thing looks like. But yeah, there was just a surprising amount of support for those as well. And I don't know, I feel like I've been rambling on here for a long time, so I feel like I should just get on with this video and kind of end on the message that I really do appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate people that actually want to spend money and become like a channel member to support the content. That's a very direct way. Of course, when people watch videos, there are advertisements which definitely help keep me going. As I mentioned, this is almost like a part-time job for me. I'm actually bringing in not close to nearly enough revenue for this to potentially be a full-time job, but I bring in enough that allows me to get equipment. Like I mentioned, I will be getting a webcam, and I don't think I've ever actually mentioned when that would be coming in, so that will be coming in, and probably I'll have a video on that whole thing in March or somewhere around there. At least that is my hope, early March or end of February. So let's see, I was getting sidetracked again, and to get back to it, I appreciate everybody that watches videos. There have got to be a lot of people that like watch my videos and don't comment, because I get a lot of views on videos. Sometimes I get a ton of comments, which is always great to see, but there are a lot of silent people. I get a lot of likes. As I mentioned in the stream, I got a ton of likes, like more likes than there were viewers, live viewers, and even in the regular videos, there are tons of likes, like sometimes even 10 times more likes than there are comments. So there are a lot of silent viewers, and I just want to express my appreciation if you are one of those. And I guess at the end here, I do want to say that the support you all show me, which it's not just numbers. The support isn't just numbers, like the number of likes, number of views, number of subscribers, that type of things. Those are good metrics for me to see how like my channel is doing and all that stuff. And it does give me some quantitative information as far as how many people like my stuff, so to speak. But the support isn't just about the numbers, it's also about the messages, things like that, people telling me they enjoy the content, all that sort of stuff. Just the support, in summary, is what keeps me going. And really with this video, this whole rambly spiel that I've been going on about, what I want to say is thank you.